Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting.
Hi, Madelyn.
Hi, Lil. How are you?
Thriving.
Do you want to break the news?
Yep, I'm getting induced.
A week from today.
Yep.
That is crazy.
I know.
And we still haven't figured out the logistics of how you're going to record the pod a week from today, whilst in the hospital a week from today.
I think we might have to skip it.
Fridays are our recording days. Okay, maybe we could do Saturday morning.
You might have to record it by yourself if you want to get it to the people.
But I'm just half of the equation.
Or we can just take a brief hiatus while I birth a child.
I mean, that just feels like a cop-out. Like you should be able to do both.
Well, I really won't know until we're doing it, you know? Like I don't know, I just don't know how things are gonna go.
Exciting things.
Is it or is it terrifying? Everybody's so excited and I'm not.
Yeah, if I were you, I 100% wouldn't be excited. I would be shitting bricks every single day.
Pretty much.
For the next week, but you know, you're stronger than me.
We'll see.
Well, while we wait for that, we're not going to solve that today.
No, but where should we even begin?
Well, we can talk about something else that we're not going to solve today.
The mystery of Nancy Guthrie.
Nancy, where are you?
Who took her?
Who took her?
Well, wasn't the only suspect really? That's the son-in-law?
Yeah, but now they're saying that that's not true.
Oh, really?
I think so, but I mean, they're probably trying to leak as little information as possible. They are investigating the authenticity of another note.
Oh, because the first one was not real.
One of them was real. One of them was not before. So they arrested the person who wrote the fake one, and then the real one was obviously enough to make Savannah's sister make that video.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy. So, and if this is another one, because they've been asking, because even today the brother released a new video that was like, you have to talk to us. We want to talk to you. So I just worry because the longer that she's gone, I mean, she has like blood pressure medications and stuff that she needs, and
I don't think there's a world where this ends well.
No, you're right. And to take a woman who's elderly and who's not mobile, like that's such a good point that people have brought up, is that that's a lot of trouble. Like it almost is more trouble than it's worth.
How much money do they think Savannah has?
I don't know. I really don't know. And if it was the brother-in-law, then that sister, he's either doing a great job of keeping her in the dark, which seems impossible, or she's a great liar. Because to sit right next to her crying sister when she was in that video, to know that her husband took the mom, I mean, but it has to be someone they knew because the cameras were smashed, like, you know, in a way that suggested that they knew where they were.
It's just the oddest situation. My own, like, morbid, jaded opinion is that Nancy's probably not with us any longer anyway.
Well, if that is true, I hope that it wasn't as horrific as we could imagine it to be.
Yeah, same.
Another note, we got a new Taylor Swift music video.
And I loved it.
I love it too. At first I was like, is she a little old to be like making videos like this? And then I was like, you know what? No, I don't think anyone's too old to do anything that they want to do.
I'm with you. And also, if you want to be her for Halloween this year, she gave you a lot of really easy stuff in this video.
I think I'm done with being her for Halloween.
Well, that's upsetting.
So that was just like a little nice Friday bonus.
A little treat.
A little treat for a Friday, a new Taylor Swift video. And it was delightful. I really thought that Travis was going to be in it, without a doubt.
Yeah, I kind of did too.
So that was surprising, but she found another way to surprise us by giving us all those
everybody
other
that was
people.
on the Graham Norton show with her.
Yeah, the fact that she got Cillian Murphy to do anything was really surprising.
Yep,
I
sure
was like,
was.
he's an Oscar winner.
Winner.
Anyway, should we get into the Teeves? Do you have anything else?
I'm so upset.
I'm sorry. A slayer of housewives is no friend of mine.
I'm I'm I don't know how to continue.
Well, we have to. We have to forge on.
I know, but I don't know how.
I mean, I will say that when the episode ended, I had a smile on my face.
I did not.
Even when Eric was looking so shocked.
I didn't care. I was too upset.
You were mourning the loss.
Yeah.
I mean, Candiace has never like been, a major part of my life. So I wasn't as upset as like seeing Lisa go, but
It just
like
bothers me when the traitors turn on each other and then because this happened last season. It's like they turn on each other and then they recruit new traitors and then those traitors win and it's like they didn't do anything and I feel like it's
yeah,
not fair.
that's true. That's true. Because like if Eric does get to the end, he's not gonna be,
Halfway in, that's not fair.
yeah, totally not fair. That's a great point. Like it's just too far in to be recruiting another traitor, but they can't have Rob by himself.
Also, why the F did he pick Eric?
Well, he explained it was because like he thought he could go all the way with him. He trusts Eric. Eric trusts him.
I just think I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, my biggest question right now is what happens if Rob gets voted out? All those faithfuls are going to have to split not that much money. Like the faithfuls shouldn't be wanting the other faithfuls to make it to the end.
You've said this before.
Well, I'm saying it again now because now it's like an even more realistic possibility that it could happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like the faithfuls need to be voting out each other, like knowing that they're faithfuls.
You would think.
I mean, the game has always been a little bit flawed in that manner, but like I love that we as a society are all willing to just overlook that and just like take what is given to us.
We sure are.
Like we can't overthink it, which is what I'm doing, I know, but this time it really just is like getting dangerously close to that scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think that, I mean, I think Eric is obviously going to be a traitor because he doesn't want to die.
Duh.
Well, he said at one
Nobody
point,
ever
like,
turns it down.
huh?
Nobody ever turns it down.
Well, he did say, like, I'd rather die than be a traitor. And then he's like, or can I do this?
Right. Obviously he's gonna take it.
Yeah. So now we have to hope that the traitors don't win.
I guess I wasn't ready to root for the faithful, I guess, but here we are.
Yeah, we
I will
have
say
to.
I was really glad when they murdered Colton and not Steven, because if Steven had left my screen, I would have been really upset. But unfortunately, that was also the nail in Candiace's coffin.
Yeah, truly. And the throwaway vote was the nail in her coffin, honestly.
Both things.
But yeah, I mean, I feel bad for her, and I hate Rob, but I think that she also did it to herself a little bit.
It's Rob's fault because
I know it's Rob's
all his
fault,
fault.
but she should have voted for Lisa last time. She had to protect herself.
They both could have thrown, as you said last week, they both could have thrown everybody off the scent by saying, she kissed me on the cheek too.
They didn't though. They weren't smart enough to do that. So and Candiace wasn't even smart enough to not raise suspicion with her vote. So
I'm just upset.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I still think there's enough to watch for. I do. Now we're rooting for the faithfuls. We're just changing our allegiance. That's all. We can do it. We have Johnny. Johnny's under suspicion too. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad. We have Steven, who really is kind of like a bump on a log, honestly. I know he's hot, but
I
he
just
really,
like to look at him.
I will not deny you that. I feel like Natalie's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
I love how they all
Who
like
are
are
we
so
even rooting for? Dorinda.
I know. I think I'm gonna root for Dorinda,
Yeah.
which she is kind of a bump on a log too, honestly. but she has enough goodwill built up in my heart.
That's really all I've got for the Traitors.
Yeah, this episode really,
Upset me.
it wasn't. I was worried it wouldn't be the same without Lisa, and I fear that I was right.
You were.
We all were. I think we should move on to a housewife that has very quickly wormed her way into my heart. Didn't even know this housewife before this week because I never watched the franchise that she was on when she was on it.
Are you talking about the Grand Dame?
I am. I'm talking about Karen Huger.
You wormed her way into your heart with that interview?
It was literally in that interview. All it took was one interview for me to realize why she's a housewife and why she's an iconic housewife.
Oh my
Never
God,
watched,
tell me all your thoughts.
never watched this woman on screen for more than 2 seconds in my life. And Andy goes and does the sit down interview with her after she gets out of jail for drunk driving.
Yeah,
And Andy is just incredible. And
obviously.
I was not, I don't know about you, what you were expecting when you turned on your TV, but since I didn't know anything about Karen, I certainly was not expecting it to be a comedy.
How was it a comedy?
Um, I'm sorry. Like, how about when she told Andy that the drink never called her? How about when she's told Andy, I don't drink and drive, Andy? And Andy said, well, you did 4 times. How about when Andy asked her how she was qualified to lead the AA and the NA programs in the jail? How about when she said, I may not wear beige for a long time, Andy? And he said, well, you're wearing beige right now.
No, it was blush.
It was fucking beige. Like, that was really great television, was it not?
I obviously thought it was, but I'm familiar with the Grand Dame.
So she does this stuff all the time?
Oh, I think like she took more accountability in this interview than I've ever seen in my time watching Potomac.
Well, she had to because there's video.
Yeah, but like she still found a way to like not really do it in the
Yeah.
real way.
Well,
I thought it was interesting. I thought she was very candid about her relationship with Ray. That was interesting to me. And she kept kind of it seemed to me that there was more shame for her admitting you're an alcoholic than admitting you're addicted to prescription drugs.
100%.
And I think that's probably, I don't know, but I think it's probably common for people because you can say, well, a doctor prescribed me these drugs, so it's not really my fault that I got addicted, versus like, obviously it's not anybody's fault if they get addicted to alcohol either,
Yeah.
but it can be taken that way.
Yeah.
So, but she kind of did admit it and then backtracked a few times.
Yeah. She doesn't go to AA, she goes to NA.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the drink never called her until it did
Except
4
that-
times.
Except that it did.
But my other question about that is, because she clearly was owning up way more to the prescription drug addiction than the alcohol
Mhm.
addiction, as you said. My other question is it because she wants to keep drinking?
A la Luann de Lesseps, because
Yeah.
she said, I'm an alcoholic. And then when she decided she wasn't, everybody was like, what?
Yeah. So
It's
Karen,
possible.
this way Karen's leaving the door open to drink again if she hasn't already.
It's very possible, but I think she's still going to face backlash if she drinks on camera. Whether or not she admits fully, I'm an alcoholic, I think she's still going to face it.
Well, they all do. I mean, Shannon faced backlash for drinking on camera after her DUI arrest.
As they should.
Luann faced backlash when she was drinking. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a complicated issue on these shows.
It is. I think she looked great.
Why were her eyebrows drawn halfway up her forehead, though? They were like half an inch above her forehead.
I think she
I mean,
probably got
above
a
her
quick-
brow bone.
I think she maybe got a quick lift. I don't know. Fresh
What
round of Botox, perhaps, out of the slammer.
The whole time, like when she first walked into her house after getting out of the clink and like seeing her family for the first time and sitting down and talking to them on the couch, It felt very performative to me. Like that was a speech when she was like saying like things to her daughter, like I never wanted you to see me that way, but I'm glad you did.
Oh, I'm
You know,
sure it was.
she practiced that in her jail cell mirror for a long time.
Yeah,
And I was like, wow, this
definitely.
is so performative. And then she confirmed it because after she had done all like her whole speech that she rehearsed, she looked at the camera and goes, "You got it? You got what you need? Are you done?"
Yeah,
And then the performance was done. She was off stage,
she was done.
but she wasn't off stage. We could still see her.
If you ever go back and watch Potomac from the beginning, I think you'll really appreciate what Karen brings to our world.
She has the perfect amount of delusion.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally that is what makes a housewife. That is what Meredith has. That is what Lisa Barlow has. Angie at times has it. Ramona had it. Luann has it. Like that, you need the right dose.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have so much delusion that we worry for you, a la Lisa of 90 Day Fiance,
Oh my God.
but just enough. Sutton has just enough delusion. Dorit,
Yeah.
so yeah, I want to go back. I want to see more of this woman.
I'm so excited for you. What a journey you
Thank
get to take.
I know, I know. Um, Another journey that I wish that I could take that I just simply don't have time for, and I was reminded of how good the show is Below Deck.
I did watch the first episode.
Me too, because this was the other end of that Salt Lake City housewife crossover.
Yes.
So we saw the Salt Lake City episodes when they were on Below Deck. Now we're watching the Below Deck episodes, and it's a good show.
It doesn't really capture me the way I want it to.
Really?
And I don't know. Maybe I needed to give it more time.
Maybe. I really enjoyed it. Like the poor sous chef who said that she was gonna go to culinary school, and then her mom told her, "What are you thinking? You'll never be able to be a cook." So she didn't go.
See, I found myself just annoyed with her that she's there and took that job, and now she's like making Ben work twice as hard to teach her shit she should have learned in culinary school and she should have gone.
But when your own mother is telling you you're not good enough for something, like,
That's very sad. Don't take a cook job on a yacht.
but she wants to be, she has the passion. I feel bad for her because who knows what else her mom shut down of her dreams.
Two things can be true, right? Like her mom can be terrible and that can be very sad, but you also shouldn't be making Chef Ben's life more difficult by still taking the job when you haven't done the proper preparations.
But she's been a sous chef like twice already, she said.
I don't think it went well. She can't cut a cucumber.
I think that maybe he's just picky with how the
Mm,
cucumbers are cut.
yeah, he's a chef on a yacht, a very expensive yacht. Presentation does in fact matter.
Well, that guy seemed like a goober to me.
Oh, okay.
A washed up old goober. Like that was the vibe I was getting. That was all my holy no, and it wasn't even about the housewives.
There really wasn't much of them. Like, I think next week we'll get
Yeah, we'll
more.
get more. Otherwise, other than that, it looked really stressful
Yeah, definitely.
to be at, and that I mean, and that's that I think is why people watch the show is it's the housewives. They're not doing anything different than these other yacht guests. They're all rich and spoiled. Everyone, they're like, oh, the housewives are extra demanding, but I think they're all demanding on that show.
Well, I told you
Otherwise,
that the company I used to work at, the CEO and his ex-wife were on an episode of Below Deck Med.
and
He had to send out a company-wide apology
for drinking too much,
just for their showing.
like they just acted terrible.
Yeah,
Yikes.
I know. So good.
That I wish I could watch someone I know on that show. Honestly, I wish I were on that show. Like even if I had to issue an apology and acted a fool, like it'd be
Worth
pretty
it.
iconic.
Mm-hmm. So then we had Beverly Hills. Part of it felt like a filler episode to me.
Oh, totally. There was not a lot of there.
No, and I will say, like, I felt really bad for Bose. Did confirm it was two embryos, and then neither of them made it to like whatever the next stage is.
What is the next stage?
They explained it, but I couldn't tell you.
Yes, this is our 47-year-old housewife who wants to have a baby.
This is but unfortunately, this is what happens when you have 47-year-old eggs.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just like the circle of life.
So do you think that she's going to use another woman's eggs? Because when the doctor suggested that, that really made her emotion.
I don't know. It depends on if she doesn't mind, if she can ultimately have a child that isn't biologically hers. It also leads me to question Keely, like, do you want to raise a child with a 50-year-old?
Yeah,
How old is he even?
great question. But I mean, like women raise children with 50-year-olds all the time.
It just, if you want to be the person that looks like the grandparent at high school graduation, knock yourself out.
I think there's more of that though. I think people are waiting longer.
Well, or not Keely, Bose has an adult daughter.
That's
She's
true.
only doing this for that guy.
I know, which is like a really shitty position to be in.
Yeah. Elsewhere at the dinner, we pick up back at the dinner, and Amanda is looking up the definition of verbally accosted. And ultimately, she's like, this type of confrontation just really isn't comfortable for me. Is this how can we not solve things nicely? And all the other housewives are like, girl, you're delusional. They said without saying directly, you're a real housewife now. This is the whole point of the show.
100%. That's what they were telling her.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like,
Dorit,
duh.
and as they all said, Dorit was not verbally accosting her. Dorit did not say it in an aggressive manner in
Not
any
even a
way,
little
shape, or
bit.
form.
Not even a little bit.
Like that was nothing. That was just a conversation. It just
So
happened to
she might
fall in
not
a,
be cut out for this.
which would make me sad because I saw a lot of potential.
I've seen rumors that she stopped filming
No way.
before the season ended.
No way.
I can't confirm that though.
Oh, I hope not, because then what are we going to be left with?
Well, what did you think of Rachel's kind of breakdown?
So half the women were saying that like we're on Dorit's side and saying you should be able to vent to your friends. Like
That's how I feel.
but then Kyle and Amanda were saying you have to be careful of that because it could get back to your ex. And I I obviously think people should be able to vent to your friends. I don't think Amanda or Kyle disagree with that, but it's the venting on camera of it all.
Yeah, which obviously they can't say.
Yeah, but that's like they're having two different arguments almost. Like Kylan and Amanda aren't saying like don't vent about your husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm on team Kyle and Amanda honestly because she was just trying to tell her like watch what you say on camera, really. And Kyle said the same thing. She's like, "Duh, like it's gonna piss him off if you talk about him like that. Like what do you think's gonna happen?"
But if she's not saying anything that isn't true,
Well, it's her version. PK has a very different true version, I'm sure.
hmm.
Right? Like if you ask PK, he's gonna deny all of that shit.
Yeah, probably.
Well, next week we'll get more info because Dory is going to sit down with Maurice.
Mo.
But back to Rachel. Sorry, I didn't answer your original question, but she's a reality star. Reality stars have breakdowns.
She had a wee bit of an emotional spiral.
Yeah, I mean, was it about really anything that they were talking about? No. But
Nope.
she did say something about like verbal abuse. Like, she told Amanda, like, that was not verbal abuse. Trust me, I know verbal abuse all too well. And I was like, are you insinuating that Raj verbally abused you?
I think, yes. Like, I think she made it clear that he became kind of mean, right?
Is that what it was?
I think so.
That makes me sad
Yeah, it's a big bummer.
because they were such a cute couple to me. He was like her bitch. He would just do whatever she said.
Oh, well, maybe that blew up
Maybe.
her face. Maybe it backfired.
Maybe. But yeah, we got a filler episode. I think Traitors honestly was kind of a filler episode.
It wasn't. It was just pure devastation.
It was like a hangover episode after the banquet. Like, not that I know because I don't do drugs, but it's like doing Molly and then like having the next day be like extra low because you were so high the day before. You know what I mean? So even being normal feels Feels like
I've never done those drugs, so I don't actually know.
I haven't either, but I just know that that's what happens. Like that's what it is. Like that last episode of Traitors was like doing Molly, and this episode was like the hangover afterwards.
I can only assume.
We can only assume. Anyway, should we get to the 90-day universe?
So luckily, the tell-all for The Other Way has now ended. It was only this last part.
It was still 4 hours,
I know, but at least we don't have to sit through another
which
two.
is 3 hours too long.
Like, we get a lot of Manon leaving, not leaving, and then they do actually leave early.
Yeah, they
I
left
think
early because she wanted to be in bed naked with them just being them.
just holding each other. Talk about somebody who can't handle reality TV. Like,
But
go, you know?
I think she can, though.
Mm.
The storm off is a classic reality TV
I
trope.
know, but you always have to come back and stay back. You can't actually just leave.
She literally said on camera that she wanted to just be naked with her husband and hold him. And he said, I think we need to talk.
She seems terrible. I'm sorry, but she does.
That's a good reality TV character. She's a good character. I want more of her. I need more of her. I don't know in what capacity. I don't really care.
Why don't you just go ahead and follow her on TikTok?
Does she have one?
Duh, who doesn't?
Have you seen it? Like, what's the content like?
I'll send you a video. Or you could just get on TikTok yourself.
Well, I'm kind of am on it because you have to have an account to watch the
Well,
videos
then
now.
go ahead and find her and you go ahead and watch the content.
Does she like do TikTok dances and stuff?
You're just gonna have to go look for yourself. I can't really describe it.
Okay, so they left and that was awkward.
We didn't get too much from Jenny and Submit. Just the same old shit.
Yeah, that she doesn't want to work because she doesn't want to be miserable. The friends said they were all in La La Land because Sumit thought that his parents would be able to like work and help at their age.
So it sounds like Submit's just running the family cafe all by himself.
Why didn't Sumit come? I still don't understand.
Well, obviously he can't leave the family cafe.
Did you notice that Jenny has like a weird accent when she's talking to Sumit?
Yeah, it's what a lot of Americans do when the person they're with has an accent.
But like her accent isn't the same as his.
No, they just like subconsciously dumb down their English, thinking that the person will understand it better.
But they're not even dumbing it down. They're just like making it worse with a weird accent.
I know.
What did you think about Jenny's claim that Sumit goes out and drinks until he's crawling around on the ground?
I think that's probably happened a handful of times.
But I mean, who amongst?
I was gonna say that. Like, who gives a shit?
Like,
They
I
don't
just
have
like,
kids. Who cares?
yeah. And if as long as he's keeping the family cafe in business, like he probably needs to go drink his stress away if he's the only
She
one
just
running
doesn't
it.
want to take care of him when he's wasted, obviously.
Because she's so fucking lazy.
Lazy. I
Like
know.
she cannot get her ass off that couch. She is like
Nope.
in the dictionary. There's a picture next to slob kebab and it's her. Like that is the literal definition.
So we have the big revelation from Johnny that I already knew, which is that he knocked somebody up.
Yes.
Chloe's devastated.
Which she shouldn't be because she dodged a bullet. She seems like a
Hundo
down-ass
P.
girl.
I know. She should really just be like, whew. Thank
Yeah.
God.
And I think she is now. Like, I'm sure you heard her on that other podcast.
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, she just like and it's true. Like she was walking around like checking on Manon when no one else would. Like she is a girl's girl, and she seems
Yeah,
like
she
she can
seems
make
nice.
yeah, and she seems like she can make fun of herself, which is important. So I'm Team Chloe.
Team Chloe. And then Luke and Madeline. How do you feel about the fact that allegedly that friend owes Luke like what was it, $150,000?
Yes, as Madeline said, he's a stealer.
He sounds like a dealer to me.
He stole 150 from a failed gold business.
You think beer cans debt is bad?
Oh, we'll get to him. Yeah, so eventually so she's gonna get her K1 visa. Is that so like the same type of thing? They can just like leave their debt behind?
No, I think Luke is just working in the US because they have no money.
Oh,
So
yes.
she's gonna come live in the US till they have more money and they can go back.
So what can he do to get this money back from his friend?
Nothing. He's never seeing that money again.
I would die if I owed someone $150,000. Like, how would you
Yeah,
ever pay that back?
you don't.
Like,
He's
and
not.
survive?
He's not getting it back.
Yeah, he's not. That was really dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But I was surprised to find out that they were still together, honestly.
Me too. I was shocked.
I think that she will come to America on the K-1 visa, and then they'll be on 90 Day Fiance, and then maybe Last Resort, and then we'll never see them again, I hope.
Wasn't there another couple doing the K1 visa from this?
Oh, yes. Patia and the stripper.
That's right. I think they're teeing up them and the other couple to be on 90 Day.
I would watch Luke and Patia. I'm sorry, Patia and whatever that guy's name is.
Dylan?
Dylan. I don't want to watch Luke and Madeline anymore.
Yeah, I agree. But as you know, we don't get to choose.
Their drama is so uninteresting. Like they just yell at each other for nothing, and she's a literal child.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that they're doing the K1 visa. I really thought he couldn't come here because he had overstayed past visas, but I guess
The
that's been
Australian?
forgiven. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like he overstayed tourist visas, which is why they had to go live in Thailand for a bit and
Oh, well maybe that like has like a certain amount of time before it gets expunged or
a
whatever.
statute of limitations.
Yeah, that.
Probably. I mean, obviously, if he gets
Yeah.
to come. So
And the way he talks to his mom that many times a day is really gross.
I don't think it's weird though for a mom to tell a son that she has a gynecology appointment. Like, grow up. Who cares?
Yeah, but I do think it's weird that they talk multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Like he's a grown-ass man and his mom, like, I'm sorry, like no offense, but like your son, when you have him, should not be talking to you twice a day, like 3 times a day. If that happens, you need to tell him, like, dude, get a life. Get a life.
Get a life.
Anyway, should we move on to the other, the jewel of the 90 Day franchise?
So I really just have one question for you.
About before the 90 days?
Just in life.
Oh, okay.
When somebody says to you, there's a bit of an odor coming off of this wig, what do you think that smells like?
Oh boy. A wig that's been on day and night
For about a week? Yeah.
I think it smells like maybe like a mixture of BO and maybe it's interesting because when she did say that, I felt like I could smell it, but trying to describe it now, I think I tried to block it from my mind. What do you think it smells like?
I need to just keep reminding myself to like not be eating breakfast when I watch this show.
You
Because
cannot eat while you watch this show.
every week she makes me feel like I'm gonna vomit.
this
And I
has,
don't learn my lesson.
this has been the worst of them all.
Oh my God.
This
And
poor
his
woman.
reaction when she walks out without her wig on.
Okay, so this woman is wearing her wig day and night for her Nigerian, they're in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Man,
He likes her long
long
hair.
hair. And she has very short hair. And the wig has come off against his wishes
It had
because
to.
because it was itchy. She could feel the sores growing
Huh?
on her head. Like that, to say that were sores and an odor, like,
I'm gonna throw up now.
did you notice the editing, like the opening montage of that scene? You know how before that when they switch couples, they do like a little montage of things going on in that country, just like the haps.
Yeah.
They were showing women braiding hair,
Yes.
and then they cut to her with her sores and her odor,
Jesus
her wig
Christ.
odor. So why didn't she warn Daniel, who famously said you need to wear a wig?
Because as she said, if he's gonna be with me, he's gonna see me all the time, so we better get used to it. She just
She could have at least-
decided to ambush him. Because she's a nut.
I think that's the wrong way. I'm sorry. Like I would warn.
Nothing she does is the right way.
Like even if I'm out of the shower and my head's wrapped in a towel, I will tell my boyfriend, like, I have a towel on my head. Don't look at me.
Oh my God, even now?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that anymore.
That's like me at my ugliest.
This man's about to watch a baby come out of my hoo-ha. Who cares if there's a towel on my head?
Well, that's you. The point is, like, she should have at least warned him because she knew he was going to be unhappy.
And oh boy, was he. He was
The,
literally like, you have to wear your wig if we're around people. You must.
he told her that if she's going to take the wig off, she has to stay inside.
Yep.
To be fair, I do think she looks like a completely different person.
1000%. She looks way older without the wig. Like
Like,
that's
not everyone looks like a different person. Like, when they wear, like, Lisa Rinna loves to wear wigs. Moira Schmidt loved to wear wigs.
it's
Like,
night and
okay,
day for her. It is.
yeah, the wig literally changes who she is as a person.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
I'm sorry, when she's not wearing that wig, she looks rough.
But
Road
that's
hard
that
and put
but
away
in fair,
wet.
like he needs to know. That's what he's signing on for. Is it
That's
worth getting to America, sir?
it's just it's easier when she's wearing the wig. I can imagine for him.
I'm sure it is.
That
So
was oof.
she dons the wig again to go to meet his friends, and that whole
Did she
dinner,
wash the wig? Like, does the wig have less of an odor?
she didn't say. So I'm worried that that answer to those questions is no.
Like, she has to sleep in it too because he makes her
He's
sleep in it.
there.
Oh,
So they go to the dinner for her to meet the friends, and basically the takeaway from this dinner is that they're like, "You're amazing because you've funded his whole life." And
yes.
she leaves going, "Am I a sugar mama?" And it's like, I mean, not in the conventional sense because you're poor, but yeah.
Somehow, yes.
Somehow you are.
Yeah. Maybe like a flower mama.
So, what do you think is going to happen with these two now? Because she's all worried that he's not in it for the right reasons. Duh.
Because he's not, his friends, like, they were like just laughing like openly.
They really didn't help his case.
The question, what I think is going to happen, I'd like to say I think that she's going to leave and
I
come to
don't.
her senses,
I don't think
but
that's going to happen.
yeah, this woman is just not well.
We also got a flashback to her telling Faith about the engagement, and I'm like, I don't want that in a flashback. I wanted to see that happen.
Yeah, me too, but I felt like we did. That was my thought too, but then I was like, I felt like we got enough.
It annoyed me.
I'm sorry. I can see why.
Someone who does know how to take care of a wig, to her credit.
Emma, yeah, we actually have two women who wear wigs all day, every day.
I think that Emma probably takes hers off to sleep.
I was gonna ask, like, how does Emma keep hers clean and she doesn't complain about it? And
And I also think hers is way more expensive than
she
Lisa's.
makes her own, apparently.
She can make her own. I don't think the one she's wearing is one she made.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It probably is more expensive. There's probably better ventilation.
Lots of things, yeah.
But girl, don't think that we haven't forgotten that you still haven't told us why you wear the wig.
I sent you a TikTok today where she explains why she's wearing a wig.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna watch it. Hold on one sec.
And then I asked you, did you watch this?
Did I reply?
No. It's too long for you to watch right now.
Part one?
I'll just give you a brief summary.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
She didn't like her hair. Her hair is very curly. It doesn't grow past her shoulders. She wanted long, beautiful princess hair, so she wears wigs.
What about extensions?
Maybe that's in part two, which I didn't
Okay.
follow through with.
Okay, well, please watch that and then get back to me.
Or you could watch it.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
She wants beautiful princess hair. She needs to wear her wig not touching her eyebrows.
I've gone to lengths to get princess hair. I've had a hair journey myself.
I know, but like, really, all you do is use Pantene.
Well, so as a child, mom would cut my hair as a men's bowl cut, sort of like Lord Farquaad
It was so cute.
with bangs. And I really wanted long princess hair, but they just kept cutting it. So I was set up to fail. By the time I could make my own hair decisions in like fourth grade, fifth grade, whatever it was, it just didn't really grow much, which a lot of women say is the case. And I think I just never found a hairdresser that like would listen to me. I think they always just cut too much. This is like my beef with hairstylists in general. I think they
Me too.
do too much for trims.
I have been getting way too long, like too much in my trims.
Yeah, it's got to be a dusting. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's
why when I finally
infuriating.
found my chick in Burbank, I'm like, I don't ever want to go anywhere else. Like I have to plan my trips to LA so I can keep getting my hair done. But um there was a period of time where I had sew-in extensions because I wanted princess hair. Like finally, I think it's all credit due to my chick in Burbank that I've been able to succeed.
But what did she do to like your scalp and stuff?
Well, I took that up. There were some things I took upon myself also to improve. Not necessarily on my scalp, but like I always sleep in a protective style, a loose
Which
braid,
is,
usually a loose braid. Never sleep with wet hair, Madeline.
I'm learning. I blow dried my hair just the other night before bed.
Good job.
Continue.
Um, those were the main things. Get a good quality hairbrush, try to not do too much heat damage if you can avoid it. Use a leave-in conditioner, etc.
So when I do my hair in a loose braid, I wake up and it's like crazy, like kinky.
So then go style it.
I guess I could. It's just like the end where the ponytail's wrapped up.
Run a flat iron over it.
Then that's gonna add heat damage.
Just a bit. Doesn't need to even be that hot.
Okay.
You
Okay.
also could sleep with a satin bonnet if you wanted to.
Well, my biggest issue, I think, is that I also needed just a dusting, but I refuse to pay more than $50 for a dusting. So I
Well,
go to places that are cheap. I go out of my way to find cheap places because of the principle of it.
then you wonder why you get bad haircuts.
And it's funny because I pay less, but they cut more. Like, who would have thunk? Where's the logic in that?
I don't know how many times to tell you to go to my chick or at least like pony up for a good haircut. You refuse. I don't know how to help you any further.
It's bad, dude. I just got one like a month ago and it was awful. Like the layers, like the my longest layer is like she left so little of it. Like the layers go all the way back on my head.
Again, like I have a person for you and you
How
are
much
just
does she
being
charge? How much does she charge for a dusting?
too difficult. I don't remember because I get my hair colored also. So
Well, can you text her and ask her?
why don't you text her and ask? I found it. I sent it to you. It was like 120, I think.
For a dusting?
That's her price for a haircut.
But that's the thing. Like, there's a difference between like I want a bob and I literally want the littlest amount off possible. That's gonna take you 15 minutes.
I'll tell you what, she'll probably charge you less for the dusting if you get your color done by her too.
Maybe, but I don't know how she does with color.
She has an Instagram. She specializes in blonde balayage.
Last time I checked the Instagram, I didn't see much of that.
Okay, well, you do you, but my hair speaks for itself. Let's get back to the point here.
It speaks for Pantene Pro V.
Volume
That's
is specifically Pantene volume.
That's what you and I use it too because of you.
I don't have an issue. My hair looks great. It's healthy as
I
can be.
know. I'm so
Anyway,
jealous.
where were we? So Emma and Zied, long story short, he decided, I'll be nice to you now. And then they had sex.
They banged it out.
And she decided to tell the whole world that his wiener is average.
It could fit in her hand.
Yep.
She could work with that.
Mm-hmm. Which is like, how does she think he's going to take that? You
Well,
know?
he's probably not gonna know until now.
Now.
So we're
Obviously,
not
he
gonna.
he had feelings and reservations because he's Muslim and doesn't want people to know, but here she is
Yeah,
putting his wiener size on blast. Like, that was wild to me.
she is a doorknob.
Oh, definitely.
The wig is cutting off circulation to her brain.
At least she knows how to take care of the wig.
She is little Lisa in the making, honestly.
So she's expecting a proposal on her birthday. We'll see
Because
if
she's
that
always
happens
said she
next
wanted a
week.
proposal on her birthday.
Yeah. We'll see if that occurs.
Now that they've banged it out.
Yep.
If they did get engaged, I don't know if they still are. Like that, I'm looking forward to with the reunion. Like
Well, he was only 7% sure.
that he wanted to marry her.
Yeah.
That was post banging.
Yeah.
So if he gets 7% more sure every time they have sex, that means they need to bang,
Don't make me do math.
I think 14 or 15 more times.
So they better get to work.
Yeah, before he's 100% sure he wants to marry her. And they don't have much time either because he has to propose to her on her birthday, which is tomorrow.
Yes, they're gonna have a busy day, it seems.
Oof.
So, speaking of someone who just wants to bang all the time, Rick and Trish,
Oh my God.
those weird ass Tarzan costumes.
You know
What
what?
does he need to spice up with a 26-year-old?
You know what? I'm not going to judge his kink. If Flintstone wear is his kink, like who am
I
I?
judge him for so many reasons.
I judge him for so many reasons that are not the Flintstone outfits.
But he finally tells her.
So he takes her to this really fancy house.
Mm-hmm.
That was incredible. And that is where he confesses his sin.
And she understandably is incredibly upset.
The way he said it, like she was the only one who was there for me for those 5 whole days.
And she's like, I texted you back.
And yeah, but he's like, but then, I said if I don't hear from you, I'm just gonna assume you don't want me anymore. That's like us saying to mom, like whispering to her, like, if we can have a cookie, say nothing. Like that's what that is. Like if you don't say anything, I'm gonna take it as you say I could go have sex with someone else.
I hope she's out. I
Yeah,
hope
like she did text him back, so why did he still go?
because
bang
he's a
someone else?
terrible person. He did because he thought she was still cheating on him.
And then she says, "Why did you wait so long to tell me?" And we all know the answer to that.
He wanted to bone.
He wanted to get as many bonings in as he could, which is just really sad for her. Like it's just like I don't know if the word isn't violating, but it just like makes all of that time like
I think it is violating, honestly.
because she never would have wanted to have sex with him if
Exactly, and he knew that. So it
Yeah.
is violating, I feel. It's
Yeah, okay,
manipulative
thank you.
and it's violating.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait
Horrible.
to have sex with her and then I'm gonna tell her that I cheated.
So
Yeah,
if she doesn't end it, I'll be really disappointed.
She better end it. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. She's young. She has her whole life ahead of her. And this awful person, like, she's gonna go to need a therapy after this.
Yeah.
So that's all we got from them, really, is,
Hate.
yeah, we hate him. Honestly, I hate him more than I hate Rob.
Oh yeah.
And I'm certainly not attracted to him the way I'm attracted to Rob.
Still can't
You
relate.
notice the way that Rob eats, like, with his fork upside down every single bite?
His hard-boiled eggs. No, I didn't notice that.
Well, this time he was eating like literally a pasta noodle and he turned his fork around and ate it like the same way he was eating those eggs.
I did not.
Swallowing those eggs whole just like a snake would.
You know, I have eaten many a hard-boiled egg in like one bite, so
Ew, sick.
I like hard-boiled eggs.
I noticed on Peacock that there is like this whole section on Peacock that's called Rob's Villa Highlights.
You gonna give that a watch?
Maybe if if there was like 2 extra hours in each day, I totally would.
I support you. I won't be taking that journey.
I just like he just seems like I don't know. I don't know why I'm attracted to him.
Me neither.
Because he doesn't really have a personality.
Nope.
And his hair doesn't really do much for me.
Nope.
I don't know what it is, dude, but he's hot.
Back to our show at hand. Let's move on to Beer Can and Laura.
Do you want to quickly just mention that Jovan and his girl were there?
Were they? Oh, they were leaving that day. They had a nice breakfast.
They made up.
They made up. The
Okay.
end.
Now to Laura and Beer Can.
So
Another romantic getaway to like a castle.
don't worry about the gambling. He doesn't have a problem because he only cares if he wins.
Yeah, because if you have a problem, you don't care if you win or lose,
Right.
which is very logical. But like he must keep some of his gambling money, right? Like he tells her that he gambles all of his money. Like if he gets any money, he goes and gambles it. But it's like then how do you eat food? Like what if you lose that day?
I guess he uses it to buy groceries and then whatever's left the next day gets gambled.
And to pay rent, but I guess he's not paying rent right now because he's couch surfing.
I just don't know how that's not enough for her to be like, I'm out.
Well, did you hear the part where she said, I sent you $150 for Valentine's Day? Did you gamble that too?
Yeah, and he said, yeah, I absolutely did.
But does it seem odd to you that someone would send their partner $150 cash as a Valentine's Day gift?
Of course it is.
Like
But
that's fucking weird. Like you wouldn't if my boyfriend gave me that, I would think that was weird.
yes, but a lot of things these people do in these relationships are weird. Like, I already can't relate to dating somebody in Turkey. So
So
it
and you
just
can't
goes
really
past me, you know?
yeah. I did notice Beer Can made another little joke about her being Ariel and brushing her hair with a fork.
Yeah, that
And
was
I
funny.
liked that.
That was funny.
And he said that like he wants to spice it up. Like that's why he took her to this castle. He's like, this is just my spicing it up project. And then for like literally like a brief flash into my brain, like in as quickly or out as quickly as it came in, was like, what if he really does want to be with her for her?
There's no way, dude.
And we're 100% sure.
I'm pretty dang sure.
I'm 99.9% sure, but like, and she said that the romantic getaway came across as manipulative. And like, I see
Yep.
that side too because he was about to tell her about.
This is the thing. I think I hope she's smart enough to be like, this ain't it, and bail.
So we want all of these women to say this ain't it and bail
Except Sheena. We didn't get them this week, but Sheena and Forrest can remain.
for now.
Yeah.
So who do we think actually will? Like, let's be realistic. Who is going to
Rick, I
bail?
think Rick and Trish. I don't think Trish is going to be able to move on from this.
I hope not. Like, that's my biggest hope.
Yeah.
Lisa, like you said,
She'd marry that guy.
someone needs to put her in a conservatorship
Yeah. If
because
he
she
wants
will
to get
marry.
married, they'll get married.
She will marry him, and she will marry him before she, and she will never tell him. Like, literally, I could see this going on for seasons and seasons, and she's like, every episode, he still doesn't know that I was married to women.
Yep.
And then I also thought of something funny. I thought of, remember on Last Resort when Angela was on there with Michael on the computer screen? I
Mhm.
feel like Jenny and Sumit could do that.
If they need to go on Last Resort. Remember, I heard a rumor they were on Last Resort this season, or gonna be.
Will he travel to America?
They don't always have Last Resort in America. Wasn't it in Mexico the first time?
I thought it was in Arizona
Or maybe
both
it was in
times.
Florida the first time. In
Oh
like
yeah,
the
you're right. It was
Keys.
in Florida. Oh my God, it was in Florida with Asuelu and Kalani.
R.I.P. to that relation.
Oh my God. Remember that it came out, the truth about him, the sweet Asuelu had a sex addiction?
Dude, that was like the bomb of the century.
I could not believe sweet little Asuelu had that in him.
Do we have anybody else on this episode?
No.
So I know what is replacing the shows we're losing on Bravo. You just don't watch any of them.
What are they?
Summer House has just started again. Um, Southern Hospitality is coming back. Southern Charm is probably halfway through the season at this point. So I've got a full plate of things to watch.
So how is Summer House these days?
We're gonna see the demise of Kyle and Amanda, which is a shock to no one.
Which I feel like you've been watching the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. So
Why did they get
it's
married?
it's just a sad tale of a man in his 40s thinking he can be a DJ.
It's Tom Sandoval, except instead of rock star, it's DJ.
Tale as old as time.
I miss Tom Sandoval.
I do not.
I really miss him.
We got a glimpse of Tom Schwartz on Vanderpump Rules this week. That was interesting.
Oh, really? What did he do? He just came by to say hi?
He was like at a Vanderpump Dogs event.
How sweet.
Yeah,
I saw Tom Schwartz in real life driving home from Pilates, if you
I do
recall.
recall. Yeah.
I like shouted it out to you. I was like, I just saw Tom Schwartz. He was like waving at people. He's like the king of North Hollywood.
It's easy to be the king of North Hollywood, I feel.
The king of Studio City is apparently Fall Out Boy's Pete Wentz.
Yes, because you saw him today.
I did, and you didn't care, even though
I did care, but you told me you had very big news. But it's not the
that's big
same
in my
thing.
life. You know I live for a celebrity
I
sighting.
know, but to me, like a bigger sighting that you've had is John Stamos. A bigger sighting that we've had was Jason Bateman. Like those feel bigger to me than Pete Wentz at this point.
I guess I miscalculated the level of importance to give that one.
Sorry. I am
I'm
interested though.
sorry.
You didn't say anything to him, so lame.
No, but I did stare at him, and then we stopped and watched him like walk all the way around the tennis court into the tennis court, and like my boyfriend was just like very obvious about it, like he didn't give a fuck. But I mean, like he
He,
must be used to getting stared at.
I'm sure. Like when I was coming back from Copenhagen, I saw BJ Novak at the airport and I stared at him for a long while.
You have to.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you gonna rot this weekend? This is your last weekend as a parent-free woman. Wow.
And I'm not gonna rot.
Oh my God, you will never have another Saturday after this without being a mom.
I don't know why you have to say these things to me like this.
That is mind blowing.
It's upsetting. I'm already freaked out enough and I don't need you making it worse.
I'm gonna text you every day this week. This is your last Monday as a,
Please don't. I'll kill myself. I need you to not.
it's like as if this was an accident. It's like,
No, we
you
tried
know,
very hard to get.
you tried very hard for this.
I know. It's just too, it's so real now.
Yeah.
No, I have a baby shower Saturday and Sunday. And then
Yes.
we're gonna watch the Super Bowl and hang out. So I guess I will rot for that, but
You'll rot after your other baby shower too.
yeah. Well, we need to clean the house because like the final deep clean before who knows when we'll get to clean the house again.
Mom's gonna come and she'll clean the house.
That's exactly right. Mom's coming. We need to clean the house. Like
I think she would understand if the house wasn't clean.
he's not here yet. So what's my excuse for not having cleaned the house?
That you're like big as a house.
Well, I think so. The baby shower on Saturday is not co-ed. So my husband's going to stay home and that's his job.
Got it. Also, I know your mother-in-law can is helpful when it comes to cleaning.
But she, like our mother, does notice when it's not, when you haven't done a good job.
What does she
So,
say?
you know, just that, like, I just heard her say things about like other people's houses, like mom has,
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah,
same,
yeah.
same, where it's like, God, what do you guys think of my house?
Yeah, totally. And it's like they're like, "Oh, your house, we don't think anything about your house," but it's like,
Yeah, it's like, okay.
yeah, like if I don't clean the baseboards, like
Yeah, yeah.
I like literally will take every dish out of the dish cabinet and like wipe down the bottom.
So that's, yeah. Are you gonna rot this weekend?
Not really. It's like my boyfriend's birthday weekend, so we're gonna
Whoop,
do some
whoop.
things for that. I'll probably rot a little bit on Sunday, but I'm really not that into the Super Bowl. I'm probably gonna use that time to run errands and stuff, but I'm sure I'll get a fair amount of rotting in.
That's what matters. So in terms of the next time we do this, who can say?
I mean, we might have to change the name of this podcast because you're never gonna rot again.
That's not true.
Dude, you are never gonna rot. Ask our mother how many times she got to rot before we were like 14.
I think a lot of people that have
That
little
bitch still don't rot.
babies, a lot of what they do is rotting. You're just also holding a baby.
Okay, fine. You'll be able to rot while it's a baby, but once he's a tot, you're fucked.
It's just
Like
something I'll have
truly.
to work out with my husband is that I get my rot time in.
Like 3 hours a day.
Maybe if a couple hours a week set aside.
How are you even gonna watch all the shows?
I'll figure it out.
This is really starting to become real for me too, and I'm like hyperventilating. I'm getting really bad anxiety.
How
Like,
do you think I feel?
I think I'm having a panic attack.
Your life isn't changing at all.
Yes, it is. I'm losing my Sisylis, my other half.
I already live on the other side of the country.
I know, but at least I know that you'll pick up the phone at a moment's notice. Like now you won't. You're gonna be too busy. And now what are we even gonna have to talk about? Because you're not gonna be. Oh, I didn't get to watch that. Oh, I missed that headline. I just don't have time for things like that.
I'm sure I'll still have time. I think you're being dramatic.
I feel like I'm already engaging in a lot of conversations that I like didn't think that I would.
I'm willing to bet that you'll have more questions about how things are going than the other way around.
I know because I've been asking so many questions about the pregnancy. Well,
Yeah.
science is crazy to me.
I feel like you're the one that's going to be like, send me a video of him, send me a picture of him. How did
I
you
do
sleep
think I would
last
like a
night?
video or a picture at least once a day.
Oh my God.
What? You think you're not going to want to take a picture or a video of him once a day?
I should have just sent you, I should have gotten you the same gift I got Mom for Christmas.
No, because I don't want it to shuffle through. I want the picture sent to my phone so I can pull it out and look at it whenever I so choose. Of my nephew. My would have been namesake if it was a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Starting Saturday.
Anyway, we'll be back at some point in the near future.
Thanks for rotting us for the last time ever.
It's not the last time ever.
Okay, thanks for rotting with us.
Thanks for rotting with us. We'll see you soon with a baby.
Probably never again.
We'll be back.